Finally, spring had arrived, and the early morning air was chilly, but 11. The sun had a real heat in it. Buds were on every shrub and tree in the garden, bulbs were pushing their shoots up urgently, birds were everywhere, collecting for nests, chattering and creeping, having to make up for lost time and telling the world about it. Renewal, hope, as she felt she always did. She felt and feared as though she wouldn't be in the middle of winter. She got her bike out, pumped up the tyres, sprayed the chain and gears, 4 miles along the top road. A bit of a climb, but she'd be fine as she paced herself. It was a crossroads. The daffodil farm was always put a bunch of surplus flowers out in the wooden box at this spot, with an honesty box fitted to the gate box. 25 pence a bunch. They were beautiful, all different varieties, and she wanted some today for the house, some for next door too. She put £4 coins in her pocket, 16 bunches of delight, and that's what she wanted. The phone went just as she was locking the front door. She thought about going back in, decided against it. She'd only be away an hour. Whoever it was would leave a message, if it was important, but nothing was more important for her right now than being out, cycling past the castle, the Pictish stone, the horses in the field, the sheep in theirs. She needed to feel the sun on her back, the breeze on her face, the muscles stretch in her legs and her arms, to pause for a minute, looking out over the snow of the northern hills, then freewheel down the crossroad and pick her 16 bunches. It was good to be alive on such a day. As she dropped the coins through the slot in the honesty box and carefully placed the unopened daffodils in the pannier, the sound of the ringing phone through the locked door came back to her. There was no reason to expect bad news, but she knew it was about there somewhere, yet still the sun shone down. She turned the bike and started for home.